Thank you so much for watching. I'm Whitney Miller. Southeast Louisiana knows all too well that after a natural disaster hits, it can take weeks and even years to recover and rebuild. For the leader of our second most populated parish, finding ways to improve disaster recovery is a passion. President Cynthia Lee Sheng is stepping into a new position that she hopes will spark change. In an exclusive interview, Sheng discussed her goals with our Lily Cummings.
Jefferson Parish President Cynthia Lee Sheng is taking on a new role.
Okay, so it's the National Association of Counties Intergovernmental Disaster Reform Task Force.
Of the task force's 30 members from across the U.S., Sheng was chosen as co-chair. The team was formed last month, and within a year, they're poised to provide suggestions on ways to improve disaster recovery to Congress, the Trump administration, and federal agencies, including FEMA.
Federal government moves slow. It's like trying to steer a very, very large ship.
Sheng tasked multiple JP departments to find the weaknesses in their disaster recovery.
There's about, over 15 federal agencies that you get recovery dollars from. The time frames are all different. And I'm going to go into a deep dive with our own team to say, what could make this process easier. Response is easy because you're doing that in days or weeks, and that other money is coming in over years, and you can't take your eyes off of that ball.
Sheng says Jefferson Parish is fortunate to have the capacity to chase after federal dollars after a storm hits, but smaller parishes may not be so lucky.
So that's one of the things we're going to look at is how locals need their own resources.
Sheng is no stranger to disaster. She was at the helm for the COVID pandemic, Hurricane Ida, tornadoes, flooding, and the saltwater wedge that threatened the parish's water supply.
I want other people to have that same knowledge that I have.
Are you confident that the recommendations of this task force will bring about change?
I am confident that we will give good recommendations. I don't know how difficult it is to bring about change.
Sheng terms out as parish president in 2027 and says her focus on disaster recovery may inspire what's next.
I know whatever I do, it has to be something that I'm very passionate about, and this really is the issue that I'm most passionate about.
In Jefferson Parish, Lily Cummings, WWL Louisiana.
And the task force first in-person meeting will be held next month in Washington, D.C.